stage on the way. Power glove flex, combo chain, don't stray. From my caddies to saves on a faded gray tray. We live, we laugh, we level all day. Video game replay. Press play, let the classics stay. Game replay. Ooh, 8-bit dreams with a new school sway. Video game replay. Yeah, from pixels to today, we still wanna play. Video game replay. Hit pause on the world, let the games run away.
All right, we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. Welcome into Video Game Replay. This is CJ. I got Big Larry with me.
What's up, y'all?
We got Aiden over here below me.
Big Dilf in the building. What's up, guys? Big A. You already know.
Game of the week this week. This was my pick. Kirby's Adventure. Pretty much a masterpiece. Came by Hal's Laboratory. A little bit of assistance from Nintendo. You know, everybody wants their help from Nintendo. Released in May in North America of 1993, and I mean, it shows for the NES that it was in its later stages for sure. This game's polished. It's a nice game. It's polished. How do you guys feel? It shows that it was later NES, right?
One of my faves. I really liked it. I might like it better than Mario. The first Mario I'm talking about. I don't know about all the rest of them. Just the first one we played.
Well, I mean, don't be wrong. You know, Mario is the beginning. This is the Omega. Pretty much, this is one of the last things that ever came out on Nintendo. So it's a whole nother level.
I can agree with CJ that it definitely feels more polished. Like in the original Mario, this is kind of a little nerd detail, but when you jump, you can't strafe in the air after you already jump. In this game, you can. You can jump and then strafe. So for original Mario, you have to be moving while you jump to make a right jump, or moving left while you jump to make a left jump. Like just even simple mechanics like that. And I know this comes with progression in the NES, but it definitely makes it, like, the quality of life so much better.
100%. Yeah, that was one of my biggest gripes with Mario. There was a certain level where I couldn't jump on the spring and move right in time. And everybody's making fun of me because everybody else could do it. And, you know, they're just doing it right. I would jump first and then try to strafe and just fall into a pit of doom over and over. I wouldn't lose a life for like 4 worlds and then instantly lose them all in like 6 seconds on one level with that issue. So definitely nice to not have it.
I will say that was definitely more of a skill issue on your part.
It might have been.
I wouldn't blame the game on that. You might just.
I'm blaming the game. Yeah, I'm blaming the game. Kirby would never let that happen. Yeah, no, it's definitely. I can only imagine being, this, I don't know, 10, 12, 15, 18, and just unboxing this little pink guy and being like, all right, what's up? Because, I mean, like Larry said, you know, Mario was the baseline, but this built so much on it, essentially. It made it interesting. You know, you get the little pink guy, it's not some plumber guy, you're like, what the hell is this? Let me try it out. And, I mean, he just sucks shit up, you know? They, apparently they took inspiration from Yoshi even for that ability. They wanted him to tongue stuff in, but they're like, what if we have him to suck stuff instead of tongue stuff, you know, changing the kink, I suppose, but
yeah, like Kirby and Yoshi, CJ loves sucking and swallowing. Get
So
it?
the question is whether he's going to spit or swallow, huh?
Depends. If it's a fireball, might spit it, you know. If it's an apple, might just swallow.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, speaking of power-ups and swallowing shit, there's a ton of power-ups in the game. I mean, from what you guys saw, what are some of your least favorites and favorites? I mean, favorite-wise, I gotta go, anything that's like sword motion. I like the sword.
Are we
the
counting
hammer, the
boss
beam.
abilities?
Yeah, we can get into it. I'd say give me a regular one at least, but I would say my regular ones, anything that's like the sword, the hammer, the beam, just or like the tornado's fun, and I really like the wheel boss. I mean I like the high movement and the heavy hitters. That's for me.
Well,
I mean,
personally,
how do you feel?
I like my base game ability, not counting bosses. It it has to. It's a toss up between like the Star Wars beam, like the actual like gun that shoots a little beam, or
Mhm.
like the actual ability called beam. Because what's good about it's simple, but it's also an AoE attack, so you can kill like 4 enemies at once. You
Fair.
can't really do that with the Star Wars. The Star Wars is cool because you can trick shot shit, but I would say if I'm looking at a deeper level, just how cool an ability is, the RKO one, where you pick up and body slam someone.
Do
Yeah, that one's up there for me.
you remember what it was called?
I don't.
Backdrop.
Yep, that was
Backdrop.
it.
We're looking at
Backdrop
the
for
expert
sure.
here. Me and CJ are the losers on this level. We did not actually beat the game.
You
This
guys didn't
professional
beat
in the top
this?
right here. No, I didn't. I died on I think level maybe round 5 or board 5.
What's that? The tower or the one after the tower?
The one after the tower.
Okay.
Yeah,
I beat Butter Building.
it was
Well-
grape something, wasn't it? The clouds.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, I'd beaten this years ago on the original Nintendo. I don't even know. I remember how the hell I got my hands on it, but it was probably during the Super Nintendo times. And I remember I beat it then, and it was just mind blowing that I got that far. On our last week playing it here, I rolled credits. I got 83% of it. The last 2 levels, I pretty much just flew through just to get to the end so I could see the credits again because I
Yeah.
totally forgot what that was. And that itself is a whole thing, which we'll maybe come back to later. But back to your first question, I think it's a fireball is what it's called, where he changes into it, he shoots across.
In the
Yeah.
dash.
Yeah, because if you start
Yeah.
high on that, you can actually like run it, drop off, hit it again, keep going, and even hit a wall, pop back up and shoot again.
Yeah.
You can almost run a whole board
Okay.
as nothing but fireball.
I think I called that one the X-Men Johnny ability.
Yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
called it in my gameplay.
That one, yeah, that one's a good one too because yeah, I mean, I like in any game, I like a high mobility move for sure, and especially, I mean, I'm not speed running, but it makes me feel better about running fast. I feel good about it. Also, underrated ability is the needle. I called it the porcupine. I mean, to me, I just jumped over top of people and just crouched down and spiked, and you just kill them. Like I don't think it works on bosses, but I mean, I said I was just porking people with it, I mean,
Good for porking. I'll give you
yeah,
that one.
It's good for porking. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Like I said, it's a great defense one, and I think you could actually just change into it and drop. As long as you didn't fall down a hole, you were pretty much safe.
100%.
Yeah, it's kind of an elevated one of the rock ability, where you turn around and where you like fall down in the rock because you can use it. It's much more versatile. You don't have to just ground attack it.
Yeah, and I mean the rock. The difference there too is like the spikes take up a bigger hitbox. Like it'll reach. You don't have to be directly on top of them. Especially with the faster mobs, you can just sit there for a second and be like, oh, they're coming back to me. Just gonna stay spiked. Kind of a pussy mentality, whatever. But hey, you are what you gotta
Whatever
be
gets the job
sometimes.
done.
Yeah, been a proud pussy my whole life.
I did also like the UFO.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was sick.
It was cool.
It is just cool, and I think actually, you don't get a whole enough time to play with it, but I think you get like the laser beam in it. You get the one beam that does the arc,
Yeah,
and then also I think
Yeah.
every so often it'll just spit out a star. So it had everything in it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely like it's a gimmick for that level, but I feel like it's done really well. Like and it's
Yeah.
fun. It kind of reminded me.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys you ever played I think what's it called? Math Dash or some shit like or Geometry Dash.
Geometry Dash.
Math Dash.
Yeah,
But
I
it
know
kind of reminds
exactly
me of
what
like
you're
when you
talking
get to those like the alien part in that.
about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I get it. It kind of my first thoughts, honestly, were it reminded me of the cloud guys from Mario that throw the little spike dudes down and just piss you off all day, that follow you across like the whole map.
Oh
That's
yeah.
kind of first glance what it reminded me of. I'm with you, but yeah, I mean, like you said, Larry, thing's versatile as hell. It had everything. It had up close, afar, and then just random shit. Sometimes like a fun thing. I like it. I mean, I think one thing that was big for Kirby, if you look at least the original Mario in comparison, I mean, Mario, like you said, it's kind of the baseline, so that's why we're going to use it again. But I mean, look at your power up abilities in the first Mario. You had your mushroom, your fireball, your star,
Fireball.
whatever.
What other?
That's
Were there
really
any
it.
other
original-
abilities?
That
Yeah, I
was
was gonna
it.
say I don't think there was anything else.
No, to say, maybe I'd say all time Mario probably has more, I'm guessing, between everything.
Probably.
But like, I mean, Kirby, what, 6-ish years later, I think? Mario came out in 8-ish years later. And I
It's
mean
roughly about
8
10
years of
years.
something, 8-10 years. And I mean all the abilities I think really help this game. Because even the dog shit abilities, like the light ability, doesn't really do shit, but it's cool. It's like another thing, and it's cool, and it doesn't really feel dumb,
Yeah,
gimmicky.
it helps with the
Like it works.
repetitiveness. It helps with
Well,
the
Yeah.
repetitiveness.
Okay, so let's dig into the history of this thing. One, this is actually a sequel. The original Kirby was on the Game Boy, and on that you only had the ability to suck and spit. At that time,
Okay.
Kirby did not swallow. But once he realized if he swallowed his enemies, then he could steal their powers, and that's what they added to this game to kind of help it not be so bland, to not just be
Okay.
so simple. And
So what was that Kirby game called? Was that Dream something maybe?
I think it's just Kirby for the Game Boy. Game Boy? I don't remember, honestly. I know Kirby Game Boy.
Was Dreamland? I thought I was reading something at some point about a Dream Kirby
Yeah,
Dream game of some
Nightmare in
sort.
Dreamland. I do believe that. Nope, that's 02.
I'm seeing Kirby's Dreamland in '92 for the Nintendo
Yes.
Game
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, so that was
Okay.
that one. And then we had the Adventure in Dreamland, or the Kirby's Adventures, the one we played.
Yeah, I mean,
But, I mean,
I think it's funny if you look at the cover, you can kind of tell it was later made too, if that makes sense.
well,
It's
the first one, they actually never gave him a color. They weren't sure. They were going back and forth about it. Like there was a chance that he was going to
Yeah.
actually be yellow.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard
And
there was actually a chance he might have hair and teeth at one point, and they're like, well, like it was. If you look it up, you can find some. It was almost like a blonde mullet, like
Oh,
that Kirby
God.
would have had. Yeah, it was a real thing that I guess they were considering. And
wow.
yeah, maybe for the best that they didn't go with it.
This is very niche, but it reminds me of like SpongeBob. You know when they randomly do that like really like drawn out close up of like you can see like every pore in their face. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Like I just
Yeah.
imagine when you say that, like Kirby is that, like ultra realistic Kirby.
I mean, no, maybe not that much, but I definitely I read that it was originally gonna have hair and teeth, and I saw something with Kirby with the blonde mullet at some point. I don't know where it was. I don't know if it was like something later brought upon, but I don't know where that was. But I definitely remember reading that yeah, they considered it, and then they're like, no, like maybe not. Yeah, maybe
I'm
not.
I'm glad they did that. For me, the aesthetic of a game really helps the experience, and I really like the simple cartoony aesthetic, and it's very
Mhm.
polished. Like I'm glad they didn't do anything else with it. And he's a cute little pink guy. Like what's not to
Yeah.
like about a cute little pink guy that sucks at swallows? You know what I'm saying?
I'm sold.
But
Okay.
like, yeah, I'm with you.
I'm just going through this here, I was reading. Let's take a guess. Okay, this is the second game in his series. How many games did Kirby have that were actually Kirby games? So we're not counting like Super Smash Brothers or like Nintendo replay things. How many Kirby
Okay.
games are there?
I would say
I think I
guess
know of. I'm guessing 5.
I was gonna go 6.
This is all time. This is from
92.
1992 up until the year of our Lord 2024. And you guessed 5, Aiden?
I'm guessing. I'm
Mine
guessing
was
we were.
6.
I'm guessing we were severely under guessing by the sounds of it.
I went through this list and I'm like I say double checking, 90% sure I didn't get any doubles. There are 42 games that star Kirby.
Oh my god! I
You
was
said
not
mainline?
expecting that.
Yeah, these are mainline
You
games.
make a
Not
game every year?
oh yeah,
That's
multiple
more than a
games.
game every year, yeah.
More than a
He's
game every year.
he's had them like multiple systems. Like even in this one here, 92 he had his Game Boy original. 93, he had a Nintendo and a Game Boy game. And then, like I say, he had 2 on a Super Nintendo, actually 2 or 3. And from 94, 95, there's 3 different ones. 96, he's up to 5 games during the Super Nintendo itself. So,
Damn.
That's
I did
wild
not
to me.
realize this. I don't know
Is it
the
more
last time
Mario
like
games than Kirby?
he blew up, man.
I didn't
Dude,
realize it was
that's
that big.
No, I mean it makes sense, but yeah, I mean, at least maybe I don't know what I'd say. Age really like hit with Kirby as much then, because like at least for our age, like everybody knows Kirby, but I don't know anybody that's like, oh fuck yeah, dude, like I love Kirby games. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anybody that feels that way.
I think I've played 4 Kirby games total. I think this was the 4th one. I think I remember playing one on the Wii.
That's
I
like the
played one
yarn.
and I played one on the Wii, and I think I played one on the DS. I might have only played 3, and I played this one. But I played another one that wasn't the yarn because I think Kirby's Epic Yarn is what it was called. But I really like that one.
I definitely played one on the Super Nintendo. I had a lot of games for the Super Nintendo when, like I said in one of the past episodes, I mean, it was one of my first consoles. So, like, a lot of my intro to stuff was in that Super Nintendo era kind of thing. So, I mean, I don't know exactly what I had, though, honestly, but trying to look here, maybe it was Dreamland 3 that I ended up playing first. I don't remember. I was pretty young, so can't claim it, really. I mean,
I played this. I remember I loved it. I thought it was a great game. Um, I can't say it's the hardest thing I've ever played, but it felt rewarding when you beat it. But
mhm.
after that, yeah, I think hell myself, I didn't even touch it again until probably the Wii when the Epic Yarn came out. So yeah, I missed everything on the DS, the 3DS, the um everything outside of that.
Yeah, I'll
I
just
might
say
have played one
I
on
definitely don't
3DS.
think I
I think
had.
that was my 4th one.
I don't think I played it on the DS at all, to tell you the truth.
No, he had several of
What
them
do
on
you,
there. So
including mini bosses, what do you guys think your favorite boss was? Obviously, me and CJ only made it to the 5th boss, major boss.
Mm,
I got one
I
in my head.
Part of me wants to say like I know which ones I definitely don't like. I'll tell you that fucking much. But I kind of part of me likes the wheel one, but the wheel mini boss. But I think it might have been more for the ability than the actual like boss fight. So I don't know that's a great, I guess, a great representation. The football guy was cool, I guess, to fight when it comes to they add the little ladder in, you can get out the way a little bit. So maybe him I would go with for the main boss.
I hate that answer, but I would go. I'd go with the sun and the moon one. I feel like that was definitely one of the more challenging bosses because they had 2 separate move sets, and you had to beat them both. And if you didn't beat one in time, then he was just gonna rain shit on you the whole time. I thought
I
that one was cool.
I have to agree with that one. I'm thinking through it because it itself, I think, outside like the last boss, is really like the main hardest boss. I mean, I think
Mm.
what Meta Knight pops up half a dozen times, um,
Mm-hmm.
and King DDD, he's not hard. He really isn't. Once you figure out, I mean, now my gameplay, I died twice to him, but once I got his patterns down, he was pretty much nothing. But the sun and the moon was just, it was a challenge because, like I say, once you thought you had it, then it's like, oh no, we changed this up on you.
Yeah, it felt more sporadic. I'll give you that, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just say that me and Larry are right, and CJ is stupid on that answer, but we can move on.
Agree.
How do we feel about your least favorite? I'm strongly gonna come out and just say right now,
I know
mine
exactly
had
what
to
you want,
be the
and I'm
fucking
thinking it.
paint roller,
The
dude. I
painting one, bro.
hated it.
That one
That
sucked.
shit was so annoying.
That one was the second most challenging to me that I've played.
As
I
towards
hated it,
bosses,
dude.
yeah,
But
I
yeah,
hated that. Is that what that thing was? The thing on the roller skates?
yeah,
Yes, the
the
little
painted
fucking artist,
shit.
and they just
Yeah.
shot cars and
Cody thought it
shit,
was
and
Picasso.
There's
That
a
thing
little
was terrible.
Pablo there. I hated it,
And he
dude. I
also
hated
he
it
didn't
so
have
much.
any like to what corner he went to. There was no pattern. It was just random. So you didn't know if you
Yeah.
were in his way and he's gonna come fucking
Ye-
barrel
What
diving
made
at
me
you.
mad is, yeah, like you think you're out the way, and then he'll come really close to you and start going away, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" And he just slams back as soon as you move, and it's like,
Yeah,
damn. And then that on top of like, yeah, him bringing in the storm, and you take 2 hits from that while he hit you with the car once and ran into you. I mean, shit, you're at like 1 heart. So it's
yeah.
yeah, it was a rough one for me. Meta Knight was kind of annoying as dog shit too. Like, just it wasn't necessarily the most difficult thing in the world, but just like picking up dog shit, it's just super inconvenient and annoying. That's why I'm gonna call it dog shit. I did
Well,
not like Meta Knight.
I don't think you actually fight Meta Knight in this game. I may be wrong, but I know on those
Fight
mid
like
boss.
mini minion bosses.
The mini
Yeah,
knights, if you will. Yeah.
is that what those are? Because they just like they come in like you can't do anything other than just eat them.
Yeah, what
Yeah.
I was gonna say, whatever you want to call them, yeah, the mini knights. That was just a word I made up, but yeah, like those, I did not like those at all.
Yeah, those were boring.
Yeah,
It was
was not
it was almost
just
like
annoying.
it felt like probably the most grindiest part of this whole damn game was that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of in a way, like it was
And you
not.
you didn't feel rewarding. You were like, oh, just survive and clear this stage, and you're gonna get no power from anybody, but it's going to be annoying. It's like,
Yeah, right.
uh,
If you're gonna be that annoying, give me something, give me some
give me
reward for it.
power.
But yeah, no, I'm
But I will
100% with you
I
on it.
will say a little embarrassing noob moment for me. I didn't know Meta Knight came from Kirby. I remember playing Meta Knight. He was my favorite character on the Wii, on Smash Bros. On the Wii. I think it was Smash Bros. Was it what was on the Wii? What was the Smash Bros? Was it Ultimate or is that the newer one?
Yeah, ultimate for sure. I thought.
Oh, Smash Bros. Ultimate. I played Meta Knight. That was my guy. I used to I used to cheese the tornado on him, but I didn't know he came from Kirby. I was like, "What? This is where he comes from?" Felt like an idiot.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I get you. The one little dude looked like Shy Guy to me, and I can't really tell you where Shy Guy actually is from. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Super
I've never
Mario Brothers
seen
2.
Shy Guy.
Yeah, he's from Mario. I know he's from the Mario
Yeah,
verse.
maybe is that I maybe I do remember it. Were they in 3 as well? Super
No,
Mario Brothers 3.
I forget.
Maybe I'm
Well,
mixing 3 and 2. I thought I saw them in one of them. Now that you say that, because I remember I thought it was the one where you pick the turnips and shit up.
yeah, that's 2.
Which I thought it was 3. That's where I
And
mixed it
and
up.
they
Okay,
they come back somewhere later, but I didn't do my homework on that one, so we'll have to cross that path again later.
fair
Uh,
enough. Fair enough.
if we're talking like regular characters, I can't think of what the name of this one was. It was like it looked like a little old grandma. Just kind of just make a way around there. And if you swallowed her, it activated what was called sleep power. And I guess it
Yeah.
kind of makes you semi invincible, but it basically makes
Okay.
Kirby go to sleep for like 15 seconds, where he just yawns, he goes to sleep, the little bubble comes up, and you can't do anything. I'm like, one, she pisses you off because she's in the way, and you don't want to eat grandma. But then when you do, it's like this is what it does. It's like seriously, I'm gonna take a freaking nap in the middle of a damn game.
Yeah, and
And you
like
can't die while you're asleep.
I don't think you can. Actually, I think if there was stuff around you, it'd fly through you or past you.
Yeah.
okay.
But yeah,
Underrated ability that kind of reminded me of was because I was gonna say I wonder if it works on bosses, which I doubt. Probably, I would imagine.
well, that's the thing. Like, as soon as you take it, or as soon as you eat her, it happens instantly. You don't get to use it. It just happens.
Okay. I was say I just avoided her when I could. I never I never ate her. So no, that's kind of ass in that sense. Yeah, it's like you're invincible. It's almost felt like a gimmick. At that point, it's like eat shit, don't eat the old lady. Here, you're stuck. We won't kill you, but
You
you're
eat the
stuck.
old lady? Oh fuck you! You're taking a nap forcibly.
Yeah, go to sleep, bitch.
You don't got a
Go to
choice
sleep.
in this matter.
Yeah, well, got you.
No, yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, it reminded me for some reason. I don't know where the connection in my brain was, but the mic was kind of nice. I liked it. The mic was just you scream in the mic, then you scream in the mic, and you tilt that shit back and scream in the mic. And in a way, I don't know how familiar you guys are with the earlier Pokemon series, but you remember the Jigglypuff in the original series? It's just a little pink Jigglypuff and Kirby. Like they could go hand in. They could be cousins. And
It could be cousins.
yeah, they
Might
could
have to do a
totally be
DNA
cousins.
test.
and that's what it reminded me of every time was Jigglypuff just singing people to sleep from Pokemon every time that I grabbed that mic.
Oh, special shout out to that. I don't know if it's like a cat head or whatever it is, but once you try to like inhale it, it gets all pissed off and then like starts coming at you.
Yeah,
That thing, dude.
fuck that guy. Yeah,
All day. That thing can kiss
annoying as
my
hell.
ass. I do not like
Yeah,
that
wasn't
thing
a
at
fan.
all.
Was not a
This is for
fan.
the audience, but there is an Elden Ring boss like that too. Whereas this creepy boss that like it's so creepy and trippy that it's a little cat head and it's a statue, but it gets pissed off and it just flies at you at full speed and you just
Jeez.
freak
So
out.
let me get this straight. If you go to try to suck off this cat head in Elden Ring, it gets it's really aggressive with you.
Yeah, it does. It does not like it.
Weird.
And it also has I think a big fiery torch that it attacks you with. Elden Ring's
Fair enough.
I'm telling you what, if we get even more, if we might have to do a series, a Patreon exclusive, where it's like little mini episodes where we all play Elden Ring, bro. That would be my dream. Elden
That's
Ring
right.
is my favorite game of all time.
Really,
Yep.
dude, you've literally
That's-
never played World of Warcraft. It's insane. So
I
wouldn't
know.
even go there.
Well, that I think definitely when you go back to our initial favorites of everything, yeah, we definitely have three different personalities on this.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Larry, I mean, air it out. We've already talked about ours at this point. Go ahead. What's your favorite all time?
I'm thinking about it as towards my favorite, and that's going to be the one I go back to, the one I play constantly. And it's going to be some version of SimCity.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I respect it. I
can
respect
respect
that.
that,
Oddly
yeah.
enough,
it's simple. It's like, to me, it's like painting.
Yeah, okay.
You put your stuff out there, but it also kind of grows. So like you see like a feedback from what you do.
Okay.
I mean, fuck
I like
EA
the
for
answer,
buying
yeah.
it, but
Yeah,
before EA got its hands
everything.
on it, chef's kiss. I mean, right now
Yeah,
we have
okay.
like City Skylines, which is okay, but
Mhm.
it's more of a traffic simulator than a city simulator. So
yeah, I played it a little bit in the traffic. I always got fucked up on the traffic. Like, I'd go to like figure out my power situation. Like all my roads are red, and apparently nobody is moving. I'm like, how did that just happen?
yeah, oh yeah.
But
I mean,
my a lot of my favorite type of games, like just to play in general, are those sandboxy type games where you can kind of go on your own pace and be
mhm.
very like creative with it and do it your own way. Like, I know a little girl, my cousin, that she really likes Stardew Valley, and I, oddly enough, even though it's kind of a childish game, I got really into Stardew Valley just because it's like you can move at your own pace, you can customize it. There's no rush, there's no direction in the game. You can go any direction you want, and you
Yeah.
could play at your own pace. And I really like those type of games.
What the
Yeah. I can
what the
appreciate it for sure.
what the hell was that game? I can't think. Animal Crossing. I
Animal
Mhm.
Crossing.
I love it. It would be better as a mobile game because it'll give you that daily gotcha that you got to play it daily instead of sitting
Mhm.
in front of your Nintendo Switch. But that was fine too. But I think I like it better than I do Stardew Valley. I mean, Stardew
I
Valley for
never
some
got to
reason
play
felt
Animal
like
Crossing. It definitely is a lot. You have to get into it, and you have to know a lot of information.
oh
Aiden, not you know what
go ahead.
time it is, Aiden, I think?
Hmm.
It's time for you to get a Switch. I mean, it's
I
the
do. I've
writing's
been
on the
wanting to
wall,
get a
buddy.
Switch. I
The
got adult
writing's on the
money now.
wall. Yeah.
I just got an iPad. Maybe that's my next purchase. Save up for a Switch.
Yeah, you should have got the
Yeah,
Switch, man. It
that's
paid
a
off
good
better.
point.
It
Yeah,
would have.
100%. Yeah, you need to get
So
into
just
it. Get some new Kirby.
get some new Kirby. Is there any new Kirby on the Switch? I mean, there has to be with 42 games. There's
I do believe so.
Kirby's Return to the Dreamland, I thought was like last year.
maybe I'm not sure.
I'm like 95% sure Return to the Dreamland, which I'm guessing is some sort of return to the dream. Some sort of return to the
Is it something to do with the dreams or some shit? I don't
Game
know.
Boy. Because the Game Boy game was Dreamland, so I'm guessing. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And there's even a demo available. So I mean, might as well just go get it. Might as well.
You know, we kind of skipped over it, but how how's your all's life been? What's going on?
Yeah, we kind of did skip over that. Same old for a week, I think. My fantasy runs on a tear, so I'll never bring it up again. Go ahead, somebody else.
It's karma.
Yep.
That's karma.
Lost to somebody I did not want to lose to. Would have rather lost to you guys.
I've been in the kind of the same situation, just working and living. I had a debacle with my iPad where I was the most stressed out I've ever been in my entire life. I got an iPad, and I got an Apple Pencil, and I got a screen protector, and the screen protector came in a 2-pack. And originally, I got the wrong iPad and I ordered the wrong Apple Pencil. So once I got the new shit, the actual ones that I wanted, I tried to put on the screen protector. Well, I had 2 major bubbles in both of them, so I said, fuck that, I'm taking them both off. This is the worst day of my entire life. And I try my new Apple Pencil, and that doesn't work either. I got the wrong one again. So I go to work. Finally. The only thing that's working is the case on my iPad, which, I mean, I don't know how much I can mess up a case. But I try to figure out how to edit a damn video on my iPad, how to get the hour-long footage onto my Apple account for 8 hours straight. And I couldn't figure it out, and I looked it up, and it pretty much said, well, you're pretty much going to have to go fuck yourself, because here at Apple, we like to do things our way. And if you want to take this hour video and put it on your actual photos account, you're just fucked, because you can't. And I figured that out the hard way, so I'm returning the iPad and the Apple Pencil.
Hey,
that's my update. That's my
mini rant over. You made right there, buddy. Yeah. Samsung for life. Sponsor us, please.
Got one up on us on that.
Yeah, for real.
I'll switch phones if we get that sponsorship for sure. Do it right now.
I'll do it instantly.
I will say my monitors are both Samsung. I support Samsung still. Got 2 monitors.
I got a Samsung hard drive.
Okay, I will take monitors, tablets, fucking dishwashers, washing machines, whatever you got, Samsung. I'm all about that South Korean shit. Let's go.
Do they have an Apple fridge? $40 million. I know they have a Samsung fridge. Just want an Apple fridge. You have to open up a loan. You know, get a loan for an Apple fridge.
Hey Siri, pour me up a glass of milk. Come on. Come on.
Get off your lazy ass and do it yourself.
And you can change the voice now, dude. Yeah, like I don't want that.
Siri is so useless. I swear to God, she cannot do anything. Like I was like, how many? Like I don't know. How many people are in the world? And she's like, I don't have an answer for that. Here's what I found on the web.
Yeah, you should try googling it. And I'm like,
I asked you to Google it. Google it.
Hey, yeah, Siri,
every question you ask, it says, I'm not quite sure. Here's what I found on the web. If I wanted to look something up, maybe I would have done it myself instead of using the feature that is built into my phone. Like, that pisses me off.
It's like, hey, Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes, and then it just either doesn't hear you.
Here's the timer app.
Yeah, it's like, here's the timer
Do it your fucking self.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it calls you a piece of shit.
I know.
Yeah, she's gotten there. She has gotten there.
So what's going on with you, Big Lair?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. If I told you guys last time we got together about my dishwasher hell, but just in case, either way for the listeners, dishwasher went down, and not in a good way. But either way, I've bought a new control board, a new thing. I bought, one of the most expensive fucking parts I bought for this damn thing is the handle, the clicker. Like you close your dishwasher, it clicks. You squeeze the handle, it opens.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch is $123 fucking dollars.
Holy shit! You can buy some washers for that price off Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I went through some shit. I found a place they were selling for $7 new. I'm like, fuck yeah, $12 shipping. Fuck yeah, I'm all cool.
Okay.
So I order it and I go check my PayPal to see where the shipping is, and it takes me to my PayPal. So I'm like, that's weird. Keeps trying to log me back into the same loop. So either way, I logged into it, finally got to it, and then I have these 2 invoices from the same company I ordered it from. Nothing in it, no invoice for nothing, but it was $40 and then $80. And I called them up. I'm like, what the fuck is this about? Oh, well, it was priced wrong on our webpage, so we sent you an invoice to cover up the difference. I'm like, that's not my fucking problem, dude.
Yeah,
that's not how it works.
Besides that, you don't send me an invoice with nothing on it other than I owe $120. I'm like, kiss my ass.
Yeah.
So lo and behold, it was weird. My wife had told me 2 days earlier that she met her first male Kim. I'm like, you never met Kim Jong Un, but either way.
Yeah.
And sure as shit, the guy I got a hold of sounded Mexican as fuck. His name was Kim. I'm like, Kim, really? Okay, dude.
Really, Kip.
Well, you're gonna send me back my $20 for wasting my time, and now I have to order another one, which I did, which then took another 3 days. So we've been without a dishwasher for 2 weeks.
One that you're allowed to call dishwasher.
Yeah, the appliance one. But either way, yeah. And the end game of it is I'm going to have to order a new one, which I did. Ordered it from fucking
a whole new washer.
Had to. I do. I spent 2.5 weeks on this damn thing, and I'm at the point where I buy anything else to fix this, I'm buying a new one anyway. So fuck it. I sent all my shit back, getting 10% on it.
Farewell, dishwasher. You served yourself well.
I would say I miss you, but I didn't like that dishwasher anyway. It's kind of half-assed. But...
Hey, I can't blame you for not being able to fix it. I didn't know how to pop my hood, so I cannot blame you on that. Yeah, I don't know shit about nothing.
But other than that, like I say, it's just that bullshit, and the hurricane that's happened in our world in the last week with everybody in America. I hope everything goes well for them folks, because I got the feeling they think waiting for electricity and all that shit come back on. It's like, folks, you all need to take what you can and go buy a trailer and live somewhere else, because it ain't coming back. But it's affected me in my personal world, work, and that happened a week ago. Yeah. And this week I found out about it, and now my company is in a panic of how we gonna get this shit fixed, how we go, this stuff. I'm like, been good to know before everyone else in the country started grabbing shit, because now we're behind the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, but other than that, I just trying to work on my alcoholism and play some Kirby. I mean, that gets me going through it. So,
fair enough.
Pretty sure that's what when you go to AA, I'm pretty sure they just give you Kirby to play, and like, here, just take this. You just play some Kirby.
We got 42 different varieties, buddy. Here you go, man.
Yeah, pick one.
You actually sparked something in my head when you said alcoholism. I honestly, now that I think about it, I kind of downplayed my week. Definitely, I don't think mine was as bad as yours, but it definitely was the worst day of my life. Sunday, to sum it all up, I got my ass kicked in every which way I could in fantasy by people I just really didn't want to lose to, because they're gonna run their fucking mouth. Worst week I had, whatever. One of my best players that Aiden here tried trading for, that I just kept declining. Like Aiden was gonna like fuck himself over, and I just wouldn't give him the guy. He's out for probably the year because his quarterback hurt him. My Jets lost, and to top it all off, my local beat-ups were my comfort zone. And this day, I definitely needed a drink. The Apple Crown tastes like fucking garlic for some reason, and there was just no solution, and it was the last bottle. So something to do with the spout, and it like soaked down into it or something. I don't know, but it pissed me off, and I almost threw up in the cup. And I don't drink beer because I'm a bitch and I have a vagina, so I was pretty upset.
Man, you made me think of something, and sorry, bam, bam, bam.
I like it.
I went to our local liquor store / cat refuge place here today, and
yeah.
I was getting a bottle of vodka for the house because we're about out. And either way, I'm sitting there ringing up and stuff, and I look up and I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, what is that? And it's a purple bottle sitting there. It looks like it's probably a pint or something, and it says Crown Royal. I'm like, what is that? I've never seen that before. And it's a premix. It's called Crown Royal Sour Mix. And
my mom was talking about that.
Yeah, it's already done. All you gotta do is crack it. It's like 23%. It tastes really sweet though. Strangely, because it's sour.
In the cans?
No, it's in a
it's
jar.
A bottle.
It's a little pint jar with like the little cork top and all that shit. That's like I said, I know when we first started talking tonight, I was on just drinking whiskey, which I can't think what it was now, but I had two of those. Yeah, I was drinking
Yeah.
Maker's Mark when
Yeah,
I showed
okay.
up, but I had 2 of those before I came in, and it was it's good, but this is like $15 a pint, maybe more. Whoa, hello. Sorry, I got a cat friend here decided to show up, so
Got a Catherine. There, I'm not sure your audio is doing that. It's picking up the AC or something. It's like fuzzing whenever you talk or something.
All of a sudden.
my dark
I knew
powers.
what you were going for, but I was saying
That's
did
better.
not
I
pick
don't know what
up.
you did, but it fixed
Yeah.
instantly.
Dude, that's where we can apply Kirby in our everyday life. He sucked it, he spit it out, and now it's fixed. It's working. Everybody's happy.
Life lessons.
I
Facts.
saw
Life
something.
lessons.
Maybe I'm just. Sometimes I think I'm slow, but we've all at least wondered it. I think I just had the balls to Google it. If you guys had to guess what Kirby felt like to the touch, what are you guessing? Like, what do you think? I looked it up. I have the official answer technically.
I'm gonna go with this one. At the beach, you had those like peelers things or something, or like fruit with like other
I know
stuff.
what you're talking about, the gummies.
Yeah, but they're not like gummies. They're something weird. I imagine that's what Kirby feels like.
Hold on.
That's my
Okay,
guess.
8.
I feel
Yeah,
like
it's fair.
I'm trying to look for it. Hold on. It's one of those like pink squishy dolls, or one of those pink squishy balls, like the
A
stress
stress ball.
balls,
Okay.
with the, like the goop inside of it. I feel
Ooh.
like that, but a little more firm. A little more
Oh,
firm.
with the okay, that's honestly a pretty good answer.
But a little more firm, not quite as squishy.
I think I'm probably with you on both. I'm kind of with both you on that. Something in between. Aiden's technically closer, I guess. Apparently the texture is a warm stress ball or a cake pop.
I was
So
literally right on the
Cake
money.
pop.
I
feel like
kind of
it's
get
very
it. You know,
different.
no, well, if you put like a little pressure on a cake pop, like, and it starts squishing a little bit, or
But
like
there's no
imagine,
give
you
to a
eat it.
cake pop. It like cracks when you squeeze it. I feel like.
I mean, Kirby might crack too when you squeeze them. You've never squeezed Kirby, so.
Yeah, but I feel like
Hi
stress ball
there.
and cake pop are very different.
I mean, when you squeeze a stress ball, other than like the goopy one you're talking about, like a normal
I will
sponge,
tell you, I have not
it
squeezed a
cracks.
lot of cake pops, so I could be out of my territory if not
What
squeezed a lot of cake pops. So
What are you doing with your cake pops that you're not squeezing them, dude? Come on.
Yeah,
I'm not failing.
dude, it's tongue to roof of mouth. I don't even like bite them. It's tongue to roof of mouth. Pause. There was a Kirby. I guess was gonna have some crazy ass name too. I was reading about. I'm probably gonna butcher the name, but it's Twinkle Popopo was gonna be the name. It's Popopo. Twinkle Popopo. And
Popo.
yeah, I mean, I guess the reason that they changed it to Kirby, which totally makes sense. Like, shout out Nintendo and stuff for it. It was basically
Shout out
Nintendo
Kirby.
getting involved. They called him Kirby because of there was a lawyer named John Kirby that defended Nintendo against Universal in a big lawsuit. So they're like, dude, North America, dude's going to he's hopping on the plane, he's getting off the plane as Kirby.
I feel like Kirby's a little like it's more cute than Popopo. Popopo is a little. It's a mouthful. Kirby's like Kirby. Kirby could be in the name of a cat if you know what I'm talking about.
I agree.
I mean, yeah, I fair enough.
I've
I
never
get
met a
it.
pet named Popopo, so maybe I'm in the wrong region of the world, but
That
I've
sounds like a
not.
Japanese name, like John. So
Yeah.
Apparently in Hawaiian, Popopo means rotten, but I doubt that. I just timeline wise, I don't believe Japan was using Hawaiian terminology. Probably, I don't think in the '90s that was really their jam. Just
How
don't.
dare you?
I just don't think so. Arguably, the Nintendo might have repaired some tension there. I don't know. That's just a guess on my end, but maybe. But I mean, yeah,
Listen,
Kirby exists because of a lawyer, and he's not Popoto, which that might have made it a little bit different. But overall, I mean, what would you guys really rate the game if you had to rate
that's what I
it?
was gonna say. The big question. What are we thinking?
Big question.
I have a number in my head that I already know. I'm not changing. I'm not moving.
I also have a pre-chosen number.
so
Thought about
so
this.
are
Hold on,
we
let me write it down.
are we basing this off of? Are we trying to keep this in the realm of Nintendo games, or like all games itself?
That's tough. I think in a way, Oh, because I see what you're saying.
I think
definitely
because
see what you're
of
saying.
where we're at in
I
the
feel like we have
season
to-
of it, we should try to keep it in the Nintendo realm.
I'm fine
'cause,
with that.
I mean,
I'm
on
fine
many
with that.
levels, if we broke it down more, it wouldn't hold up for a lot of
So
things.
if we did the all games, I would definitely have a different score.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I'm.
in the realm of Nintendo, then, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Who wants to? Aiden, you got your number. Larry, you got your number yet in your head?
No, I'm
Okay,
working
Aiden,
that
let's hear
out.
it. Let's hear it, Aiden.
Okay. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know if it'll
Oh, he
show
wrote
up.
it
I
out.
wrote it down. Can't see it at all.
You can't see it. Let's hear it.
Okay, there we go.
It's
I see it.
9.2.
Dude, no way.
9.2.
I had 9.2. I swear. I had 9.2.
No, you're
It's written
lying.
down. Dude, if you go to our drive of information, I have 9.2 already pre-written on the chart.
Really?
I swear. I swear.
Damn.
I swear. I've had it
Dude,
since.
we're
Yeah, I've had it.
locked. We're locked.
Larry, let's hear it.
I'm gonna go with just a straight 8.
I like it.
Boo! Boo!
You know, I can respect it. I personally, I don't agree, but I can respect it.
I
But
Look,
respect
with
you, but you're
it-
fucking
and then-
wrong.
respect.
But you're
Yeah.
wrong, pal. It's like how can you get much more better? Like I feel like this is at the end of Nintendo. It's like so much more polished. There's aerial movement after the jump. Like I feel like it's just such a polished
Understood.
game.
My
I would
thing
like
is,
yeah. Go ahead. I was just gonna say overall we're at an 8.8, which is great on our scale here.
I'm just gonna say that it's, and I'm even thinking, like I said, through Nintendo, playing through Nintendo stuff. At this point, you've gone through 8 to 10 years of Nintendo hard. You got good at games, and it's a beautiful game. There's not any glitches really in it that I could see, but it's honestly, you could suck up air and float across everything. That's one of the
Yeah,
deep dark
that's true.
secrets of this game. It's very introductory friendly, but I struggle to play all this again. Like I said, it's a little bit of playthrough that you're able to get. I don't have much to give to it. Now I see where you guys were like, you were seeing it and you were like getting into it.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm playing a game. I'm doing the motions. It didn't. A couple bosses outside of that, there wasn't challenge. It was doing. I felt like I have to struggle, work harder to do Mario stuff than this. But I still think it's a really good game. I would recommend it to anybody who wants to get into Kirby. But for myself, like I say, just because of that, it's too damn easy feel that it's an 8.
I'm gonna touch on what you said. Why I sort of agree with you, but I feel like it because you've already had experience with this game, it's probably much easier. Like for me, like you probably did the crane games, bro. I just fucked around on the crane games and just failed. So I just every time there's a crane game, I just lost 2 1-ups. Or I just lost 4 1-ups from the crane game just because I was like effing around. I thought it was just for score. I didn't know it was give you anything. Like I feel like those secrets and just knowledge of the game definitely would make it a lot easier.
I mean, if you read it, it might have it kind of
Oh
told
no,
you.
100%. 100%.
Yeah, but
Kirby
we know.
actually, fun fact, apparently can't read. So
But
you're
also,
pretty
I didn't even know
similar
you
to
could
Kirby.
slide. I did not slide the whole game.
Well, if you pay attention to his streams, live play, you would have caught where he was like, reads for pussies, and he moved on. I don't want
Yeah.
backstory.
Yeah, I
That's my
mean,
mindset, bro. I mean, when I go to IKEA and I get a table, I'm like, let me open the box. Oh, here's the screws. Here's the parts, directions. I don't need that. You just got to go 100%. You got to
from
wing
IKEA
it.
is
You got to be
ballsy,
confident.
dude.
It's
That's
ballsy. You know, I
I'm
pull
not
up, I
gonna
pull up
lie.
the page and I read 672 parts. I don't need that.
I have like 3 things from IKEA, and if you told me right now, like, hey, we just deconstructed it. If you guys broke into my house and deconstructed anything other than my coffee table by IKEA, like my dresser, I'm fucked. I just got to get a new dresser. There's no way. Like,
To help the balance, and I guess like I say, I hear you guys on it, but I'm not going to give you too much more room. I'll say 8.5. I say it is.
okay.
It's a beautiful game. It's the soundtrack. Truthfully, like I say, I do recall how much I
Yeah.
enjoyed a lot of that music and everything.
Yeah.
and like I said, the only downside I can see of it is it's too damn easy for me, and I just
How would
even
you?
then I thought it was.
How would it hold up to the original Mario that we played?
Well, I think it scored it better than I did the Mario. So
Okay,
Yeah, so I mean, at
we're
least to compare
I think
it,
we're all in agreement there.
our average scores in to Mario was 7.5. Our average score here on Kirby's an even 9. So
I brought it back up.
Put it back up. I like it.
It boosted us just a tiny bit there.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If someone new came to video games and these were the two they brought to me, I would probably say, "Here, play this pink little fucker," before I would say play Mario.
Yeah,
Because it's
for sure.
Mario is good. I think that we kind of still have our nostalgia moments for it. But if you had someone fresh, brand new, an alien just landed here, someone from the depths of Wakanda or whatever,
Yeah,
try this. This is the shit you
try
want.
Kirby.
Because
Yeah, I think that's
you're
that's
not gonna
strong.
rage quit like you would on Mario.
100%. 100%. Yeah, and I like you kind of have the save progress of stuff too. It's not, oh well, you're done,
Yeah.
you're gone forever.
That is awesome there for any game from Nintendo times.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait, when you full die, do you save?
If you stop and
Like
quit,
when you
dude,
lose
you
all your
saved.
1-up?
Well, yeah, like you can just quit. Like I have multiple. There's 3 save ports even. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
No,
but
I mean like if you lose like your 1-ups, if you go to 0 and then lose your last 0, I thought you restarted the whole game.
no, you just continue.
it's as I say, you just go back to. I thought just you go back to the board and get a couple lives basically, and good to go.
Yeah. If we
Bro.
were streaming this, we could have seen your brain fucking break, dude. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Bro, when I lost all my life, I was like, okay, I guess that's over. I'm not playing the 5 maps over again and recording that. I thought it was over, bro. I lost my last life and I was like, well, I guess that's that. I guess I fucking suck.
Go after this. Go back and load it up, and I almost guarantee you that you're going to probably
you're right.
be right there where you were.
Bro, I think that affected my score down to a 9. I think that brought me down to a 9 because I'm starting to agree with Larry here now. I did not know. I thought like, okay, it's a little challenging. If you full die, you got to reset. But I did not know that you don't reset.
Oh my god, bro. We're gonna lock in these scores for sure because I got.
All right, we're locking in 9, locking in.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm sticking at 9.2.
Pause. That blew my mind.
Go back and watch my.
9.2.
If you go back and watch
Our
my playthrough,
average
I hit a
is now
continue.
8.9.
Woo!
You
drop it
lost
down.
all your lives.
Yeah, I fought on the final boss. I lost all my lives and had to continue to beat the game.
Wow, that is pretty easy then.
I mean, yeah, it's like I say, I know you've played like Ninja Gaiden, which is like to me like the epitome of Nintendo hard. But I don't want this to be like Ninja Gaiden hard. I want to feel like I have to overcome something. And at this point, it's not getting bored.
Fair enough.
Ninja Gaiden, look out for that in the future because episode's coming up.
Oh yeah, we gonna have plenty of bitch about when that comes up. I'm sure.
It's gonna be a 4-hour-long podcast.
Yeah, right.
For just our gripes.
I mean, we had some good stuff where we almost took this one to 4 hours. I mean, we definitely went pretty long here on this one. So I mean, I'd say I'd like to end it on. I mean, yeah, better than Mario. It's pretty well polished for the end of the Nintendo time. It really makes sense to the timeline, and I like it. 8.9 overall. Guys, any closing thoughts?
I don't know. My name's Dilf.
I'm Larry. Play this any way you can.
Yeah, definitely. CJ signing out. That's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so.
VGR pod on top.
Yep. We will see you guys next time.
On the next one.
See y'all. And if we had a filler in there, that'd be a great place to put some ending music or something.
Did the Kirby like power song,
Kirby.
Bro, that would be it.
Or like the Kirby. Is there like
Or
an
the
ending
dance.
song? Like when you beat the game, or
I don't know.
I was talking about when you do the jump, dude, for sure.
Yeah, your little dance song at the end would be
Whatever, yeah.